And I thought about that. I was like, man, when the last time I had a first time? Like really, when as an artist,
a new experience,
something that makes me in a genesis state of, I don't know what to expect. I'm floating in this thing and it's out of my control. I'm just going with it. And that's one thing I like about us being able to go do events. When we were at the Fried Chicken Festival, number one, it had been the pandemic. So
right. Everything's excited after that.
Yeah, so all of that was cool, but then being in a space where you didn't know people, you had to make new relationships.
Yeah, I love those first time
experiences. I was so energized. We were just like bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, let's go. There we go. Let's go.
And I was like, man, this is who I am. This is what allows me to thrive in my artistic value.
Yeah. That's actually what I love about meeting with new businesses and stuff too. It gives me an opportunity to practice listening.
Yeah.
There's this old Chinese proverb, I think it's in the book of Proverbs too, but it's like, even a fool will be thought wise when he's quiet.
Yeah.
So, listening is key. And then like, if you don't know an answer or something like that, you don't have to contribute to the conversation. So, and then when you do contribute, because you've listened, you can actually put some value into that conversation.
Right.
So I could be talking to a financial advisor. I could be talking to a restaurant owner. I could be talking to a car dealership. If I listen properly, then I can speak to the problem, maybe without solving it, but at least we'll be on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? It goes back to the mentor thing. I realize that a lot of times people who have been in the industry for a while want to give that to someone, and they want you to listen and take that instruction and those conversations, because when you ask a question, if someone new came to you and were asking you about your experiences, things you dedicated your time and effort and life and tears and all these things to, it still lives by passing it on.
Right.
Yeah.
When you don't have that, it just seems like it dies in the wind. But I love being able to sit at the feet of people who would tell me, I remember when, CDs dropped and Napster was there and the industry changed and
torrents.
We were in radio and, we had to switch it up, and then you had to have street teams and they talk about how to market it.
Guerrilla marketing.
Oh, man. And how now you're starting to see us get back to that.
That's a question.
Oh my God, you really just gave me a flashback.
Yeah.
I hit up a whole apartment complex in college.
Look, 5,000 flyers in a backpack.
Yep. Just putting them out on the cars.
But that, those are things that people who never experienced that or never were aware of what it took to build would love to hear.
Yeah.
And we got to get back to being able to exchange that kind of value, man.
Absolutely.